The question is, first for Bruce, what is the new localism? How did that, Trump is in office now, but when you started this book, it was before he was in office. What trends did you see coming?
I decided to write the book and then called Jeremy up to be a fellow masochist probably about a month after the election.
Ah, okay.
And, obviously you go through all the stages of grief. And that's a nonpartisan statement, which you can now say. But a mutual friend of ours called us and said, you got to do something, and you got to do it with him. So this was really an effort or it was sort of a recognition that what's going to happen in the next 4 years is that Trump and Bannon obviously called for this deconstruction of the administrative state. But what actually is going to happen in these 4 years is we're going to accelerate the rise of the city-state. And as Jeremy and I started thinking about this devolution of power and responsibility, sort of downward, not just in the United States, but really across the world, from national governments and state governments down to cities and metropolitan communities, horizontally across from public sector to public-private civic university, and then transnationally across global circuits of innovation and capital ideas. What we were basically saying is in this century, cities and the networks of institutions and leaders who govern them and co-govern them are going to be on the vanguard of problem solving. Now, some of that is just cyclical, because our national governments have become essentially ossified and dysfunctional. The federal government, like Elvis, has left the building. But it's also because the challenges we face today, whether it's climate, whether it's demographic transformation, whether it's social mobility, whether it's the opioid epidemic, require integrated, multidimensional, cross-sectoral solutions. That's what cities are.
So systems, it's all about systems.